Cave, every month we're going to try to do something to celebrate the coming of the Justice League movie. So this week, or month actually, we're going to start out with the first one that was released this year in animation, which was Justice League Dark. Almost like a sequel to the one that was Justice League War. But this came out this year, really good. Now, if you don't know anything about the Justice League Dark, they're the magic and demons, supernatural things of the Justice League. You have John Constantine, Zartana,
Swamp Thing,
Boston, Edricate, pretty much the rhyming demons, well, I like to call him, but he's not. Edricate and Jason Blood, they share the same body. And it's just the whole storyline behind that, and behind one fellow who was trying to have immortality. Now, the cool thing about this whole movie is the fact that you have these characters that normally do not share any continuity of any movie or any of the books other than Justice League Dark.
Fairly new series, from what I understand.
Yeah. So, and they're kind of headed up by Batman. Of course, Zartana we've known for years. She's been part of the Justice League off and on for years. I think 70s or whatever she's her, creation. And so is Edricate. But Swamp Thing has not. And of course, the Swamp Thing has a very limited run on. He's been around since the 70s, but there's not a lot of material out there. There is a bunch, and it's good, but it's not continuously like you get with your Batman or Zartana even has more. But then, of course, the main person of the group, John Constantine. Now, we know who John Constantine is with the show that CWC has been running that came from, was it CBS or NBC?
So.
It might have been NBC. They had the Constantine show that was really good. And I really did enjoy it, and now CWC has it, and it seems to be, they're playing the same ones, and everybody's voting for it to be on there. And arguably enough, that same guy that played the Constantine was in Arrow. Season 3? I believe it was.
So.
Season 3. And it was really good. But anyway, they're brought together to fight an evil that was put and sealed into a prison by Merlin, no less. Yes, the same magical sorcerer, Merlin. But he also kept Edricate, the demon, a prisoner for his, pretty much debt to be owed. But to save Jason Blood's life, he combined the two so they are forever locked in an eternal, immortal, shared body. But anyway, the guy comes back, the main villain of the main antagonist of the whole movie comes back, and they're pulled together to fight. Now, the one downfall I do not like about this whole entire movie is the runtime of Swamp Thing. He is not in there a lot. But what he is in there is really good, and I love the fact that he, unlike the movies that were out that were really cheesy, I don't know if you've watched the movies. You need to watch the movies. They're good, but they're cheesy. They were 80s. I mean,
everything was cheesy then, though.
Exactly. It was always cheesy. That Captain America that came out around the late 80s or the 90s was horrible. But the Batman wasn't.
No.
But anyway, it was cheesy, but they were good. So now I like his powers and abilities and how strong he was, and the fact that the things he could do. And of course, Zartana, how strong she was and stuff, and John Constantine. I actually liked this version of John Constantine, which was more comic book true than the one that Keanu Reeves did in the movie. I did not like. I liked the movie, didn't like the version. And then, but otherwise, it's actually a really good movie. Recommend picking up this Warner Brothers animation. I do say that's one thing DC does very well.
They're on point with their animation, everything, the magic effects, super smooth, flowing. I mean, no choppy frame rate. Just
none.
Super high quality.
None at all. It's always been good. I did notice though it was switched from Justice League War was where they kind of brought them together, and it's all still the same Justice League, still the same style of suits, but the one difference in the Justice League was the Green Lantern, the original one had Hal Jordan. This one has Jon Stewart, which I've always heard the rumor that in the Arrowverse on TV that Diggle, his real name is John Stewart Diggle.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Yes.
But I like the Jon Stewart version better than I do Hal Jordan anyway, because
It's too arrogant for me.
Jon Stewart?
No, Hal Jordan.
Oh, Hal Jordan, yeah. I'm about to say, Jon Stewart's not arrogant at
No.
all. Yeah, I agree with that. Hal Jordan has always been arrogant, like a little childish arrogant.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, definitely pick this up. It's out on DVD, Blu-ray, reasonably priced, pretty much everywhere. Watch it and enjoy it, you know. So this is the first review of the movies that are out for Justice League. And I think next month we will do the Justice League War, which was an older one, cartoon animation, and look at it because it's more for Darkseid, which is closer to what's happening in the movie that's coming out in
Yeah, it was
November with Steppenwolf, which I love Steppenwolf,
Yes.
by the way. Awesome choice for the first villain because he is perfect for it. Anyway, but this has been Comic Cave. Always leave your comments below, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.